Let me ask you something. Are you the type of person to plan your outfit the night before? Or do you wake up groggy in the morning and after your shower, then you start going through the closet and picking your entire fit all the way from the top to your fragrance? If you're neither of those and wake up in the morning, throw something together, and based on that fit, you want to select a fragrance, but not really make it a complicated situation, especially early in the morning. You want to get something confident, sexy, that's going to go with everything and potentially get you some attention. So I've compiled a list of 10 fragrances that in 2024 are kind of easy, dumb reach designer fragrances for me. I feel confident when I wear them. I love how they smell. There's this security blanket feeling when I wear any of these fragrances that I know that my confidence and self-esteem is going to be boosted just a little bit extra. What designer fragrances, you may ask? Where's all these joints on the table here? You can't see them? All right, so let's roll my music so I can put you on to 10 designer fragrances that have been easy compliment grabbing fragrances that are dumb reaches for the kid.
We're all alone. In case you cared, out of all your friends, I want to be
Blessed morning, my beautiful peoples. You know who it is. It's your boy, C to the U to the B to the A. Let's jump right into the list because I want to make it a quick video. I don't want to make it too long. I want to keep it in that, you know, short attention span level. And the first one is a shock, but when it's good, it's good. Jean-Paul Gaultier Elixir. It's not only good, it's damn good. This has been a go-to, and I think it has a decent amount of dent considering that, you know, I don't get to wear a ton of the fragrances all the time because I have so many. But this has been listed not only in a few of the videos, but has been in dope circulation in my wardrobe. It's a great scent. It's beautiful, it's vanillic, it's fresh, it's spicy. It hits all those little nuances that you're looking for in a fragrance. And especially now in the cold weather here in New York that is kind of brick right now, we're talking like 40s.
We're there.
With this fragrance is doing miracles off the skin. Amazing performance, sexy, handsome, compliment grabbing, a designer that I think every dude should have in their stash. Again, coming from somebody who's one of the biggest Jean-Paul Gaultier haters. I say bare minimum, try it. Next one. I need some potency, and there's certain oud fragrances that just don't flow. In the designer space, there's even fewer oud fragrances that are sexy, potent, or wearable, except 1 Million Golden Oud by Paco Rabanne, aka the green emerald bottle. I'm gonna say it, my favorite 1 million flanker out of all of them. I'm a fan of 𝗙𝗎, and 𝗙𝗎 was up there with one of the best ones, how it smelled off of my skin, but this has more depth and creativity. This can easily be considered a niche style fragrance in the designer platform. This is Paco Rabanne really dipping into the Middle Eastern flow and playing with these resinous, nutmeggy, oudi type scent profiles and bringing it over to the fucking Westerners who don't know their ass from their elbow and is not open-minded to try these kind of fragrances. This is still keeping their sweet mass appeal DNA and adding a little sazon, a little extra. This is a Middle Eastern seasoning, something a little eclectic that you're not up on because we're basic. You like bland food. You don't season shit. You white rice, fam. You ain't up on no tahdig, fam. Shut up.
Tell me, he didn't just say that.
Ballsy, handsome, and exactly what I would expect from the brand of Tom Ford. Black lacquer. Inky sexiness. S&M dungeon in a bottle. Erotic, unique, mysterious, daring, ballsy, pushing the edge. This isn't the first time that Tom Ford pushes the edge when it comes to anything that he does. When he came out with Ebony Fumé, he was really being ballsy. He was really trying to bring out something super smoky that isn't your traditional aquatic-y, freshy, bluish kind of fragrance that everybody loves, and really trying to change the perspective of the consumer, of the designer consumer to be specific, to try something different and be a little bit more adventurous with their scent profiles. He's done it with labelings like fucking Fabulous, and now he's pulling it off with an inky style fragrance like Black Lacquer. I don't think it's gonna be a scent profile that everybody's gonna appreciate, but keep an open mind, especially when you're playing in this fragrance game and you can see what a beautiful fragrance this is on full dry down. Everybody's skin is different, everybody's taste is different, but if our noses align, just test this joint out, let it work on your skin before you make your judgment, and see how gorge-rific this joint is. Next one. This is kind of a little hidden budget gem in my collection that's discontinued, and I try not to go for it too often. This is the last bottle that I have, and that's Rich, Warm, and Addictive by Zara. The last one, I'm not gonna pay like a crazy premium for it, but this is one of the best fragrances that Zara ever released. This is so much niche quality in such a cheap bottle. I think at the time it was like $19.90. Back when I got 3 bottles of this joint, and the more that this has aged on my shelf, the better that it tends to get. It's an incredible tobacco fragrance with a caramelic scent profile. It's deep, it's smoky, it's slightly boozy, it's beyond interesting, and it was so budget. It's a beautiful gem, and this is kind of like a staple, easy, no-brainer for me to reach for in cold weather. Fall, winter, even dipping into spring chilly nights, this has been, oh my god, what a fucking gem. If you can find it nowadays in that space of 60 and under, I think it's worth checking it out, especially being a Zara fragrance that'll catch you off guard. You know, sometimes you walk into that shop and you find that one dope piece that actually fits you, because the European sizes and XL is really an XS in US. So imagine finding that one gem, that dope piece of fit in Zara, and you're putting it on and it makes you feel like $1 million. That's kind of what this fragrance did. And their clothes wasn't even that amazing when I got this shit, but now I miss this joint. Bring it back, but bring this version back, not some reformulated shit. Next, I want to say that this fragrance has been in like 100 of my videos at this point. Dior Homme Parfum. It's just what powdery masculinity, boozy, leathery scents should smell like. This is going to be a showstopper in your arsenal. If you can get past the overly powderiness, which is a ton of Dior fragrances in that Homme lineup, it's just all about powder. If you can get past that shit, fam, this does magic, bro. In the air, this does magic. Sometimes this is kind of like that sacrificial scent. Like, maybe to you it might be a little bit crazy, but see what kind of reactions you get off of this joint. Granted, if you're a good looking dude and you want that little confidence booster, right, but you're not 100% sure of this fragrance, I've seen all these fucking reviewers talking about this shit, I don't love how it smells, keep testing it out. Don't just fall off the, you know how many fragrances that I used to shit on and now end up appreciating, or vice versa? The nose changes, things evolve, maceration switches, there's a lot of factors there. Give shit second and third chances. This shit is a gem, bro. It's a beautiful, beautiful piece. This is damn near fucking artistic. Look at Monet's. It's a hot mess, but it's worth billions.
No, man.
Well, millions. This shit's good, bro. Try it. Next one. When I'm feeling classy, Brioni Eau de Parfum Intense. Boss. That's what you're gonna smell here. Boss. CEO. Fortune 500. Masculinity sexy. Embrace your salt and pepper. Feel confident looking in the mirror at your saggy mantis. Some women enjoy a dad bod. Those love handles are there to hold on to and give you an extra squozies. But even if your body looks like a melted candle, once you put in that custom tailored suit, you look like $1 billion. And adding this to your repertoire when going into the office will shut shit down. Delicious was once affordable. Now with all the hype and other people really enjoying this fragrance, price has gone up like Bitcoin. So if you're able to get it at a good price, you're gonna put the 𝗙𝗏𝗃 to the side and make this your new office signature scent. Next, with all the hate individuals like myself get, I need to just cleanse my entire soul and aura, and Givenchy Society absolutely helps me do that. This is an easy to reach for fragrance for my taste because I enjoy a Palo Santo scent. I like a little greenery, I like a little smokiness, I like a mass appeal sexy. Who wouldn't like that kind of vibe, bro? Ward off stupid spirits with a fragrance that smells fucking incredible. Very well done by the house of Givenchy. They really pulled the rabbit out of the ass with this scent. It's a creamy Palo Santo with beautiful peppery nuances, whether it be red or black pepper, just a conglomerate of peppers. Woody, sexy, airy, musky, creamy. Bro, what? And if we're gonna stay in the Givenchy lineup, come on, puppy. Reserve Privé, you already know. It's barrel-aged bourbon. Stop. This, take that powdery essence of that Dior Homme and just got a 15 or 18 year age whiskey in that bitch. What? A little Balvenie, a little Angel Envy, a little Four Roses, some Blantons. What you think I'm gonna say, like Pappy Van Vick? I can't afford that stuff. It's like $3,000 a bottle. What you think I'm made of?
I'm broke, nigga! I'm broke!
Take the message. Next one. In the rare occasions that we go on date night, Prada Luna Rosa Black is one that has to be in the stash. A gorgeous amber, mass appeal, beautifully handsome, very versatile. It's attractive, it's alluring, it's an icebreaker, it's a piece, that perfect jacket or that perfect boot, or if you bought a shirt that you've had for years because no matter how your weight has fluctuated, it has always looked amazing on you. This is kind of that perfect little something. And in the designer space, this fragrance is that perfect little fragrance. They really did a hell of a job with this fragrance, and I'm myself super surprised in the Luna Rosa lineup that this ends up being the gem that it actually is. And finally, Valentino's Born in Roma, the OG joint. This one, I don't need any others, bro. Honestly, I get everything that I'm looking for in that sexy factor, in that confidence boosting, in that no-brainer out of this scent. It's a woodsy fragrance. It has this, you know, wet concrete-ish kind of vibe. It has a little bit of that violet leaf like what you get from Fahrenheit. It's fresh, it's slightly sweet. At first it used to come off a little bit feminine on, and I was like, nah. Embrace the sweetness. This is doing beautifully. It's balanced with a nice little citrus attribute. The red sweetness kind of smells kind of like a old candy somewhat, like an old red candy, like slightly strawberry-ish, a little raspberry-ish, maybe a sprinkle of snozberry.
Older the berry, the sweeter the juice.
But it's also super fresh, inviting, and non-offensive. When you talk about no-brainer fragrances that have versatility to be a signature scent and be worn in all seasons, this is a fragrance that absolutely comes to mind. It just works, and works well. For the designer fanboys, these are fragrances for me that are just no-brainers. I'm confident saying that these are fragrances that get a little bit more love, except for Rich, Warm, and Addictive. I gotta be easy with that shit, 'cause I just can't bring myself to paying more of a premium for that fragrance. But let me know what's your go-to, no-brainer, handsome fragrance in the designer space in the comments below. And I love y'all mother suckers from the heart. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see y'all bitches next time. You know who it is, biggest in the game. Smooches.
For the fly gun holder, money folder, motor roller, start tag when it's time to call back. For the rough, rugged, and raw way, this nigga Jay, it's a game, but he don't play. Hey, for all the chicks that got dead in the penthouse suite on top of my mom's crib. It's nonsense you never get in. It's nonsense that you would think that you would.